everyone, welcome back to Cinderella Phenomenon. We're on part 2 of Karma's Route, so let's just continue. If you haven't watched the last episode, I don't know what to tell you. We're in town. I forgot. Okay, I've been on the market for a couple of months now, and I still haven't managed to do a single good deed. It will take time. Don't worry, it will take time. Never out of town with walls to buy ingredients for parfait. The two of us have been very quiet, which is uncharacteristic for walls. Princess? What? Did Karma explain to you why he wasn't coming with you today? Princess? Does not like my company? Is that why he's asking why I had a feeling for Karma? He said he was tired. Oh. What's in his head and his eyebrows furrowing in confusion? The town feels different today. It does. I felt as if there were people watching us. How can you tell? With practice, I have a lot of eyes on me when I'm doing my preparations after all. Okay, that's a bit weird. Even before then, I used to be watched, I guess. Before you were cursed, why? Well, I was more conspicuous as a result, I guess. A doll. Oh, right. You have the Neverland Curse. You remember? Yes, I have Neverland Curse. I told you what that was in the cabin once. You're stuck as a child and you should be a man. Right, it's a little inconvenient, but I've gotten used to it. What's just so much more straightforward about his cousin Karma? Two of us go to the store where we find little cups of buffet asks us to buy. After I pay, Walsh automatically picks up the bags. His help is nice for a change. I've become accustomed to carrying the bags on my own. So, have you made any progress on your good deeds? You see from my because I have not. We have changed. I still don't know how I've changed at all. Karma hasn't told me anything about doing good. Sometimes in order to do good, you need to realize some things about yourself first. Maybe Karma's also bad at helping you with that. I mean, true that. You need to understand yourself more in order to change, you know? He's selfish, flamboyant, acts as if the world revolves around him. Are you still partnered with him? I am. I'm okay with Karma's company. Most of the people judge him and shun me. But Karma hasn't done that, and he has even mentioned enjoying my company. I've become more tolerant of him too. That's good. Oh, Princess. Wall's eyes light up, and I see him now. He was pointing towards a crowd of people gathered around the town. I'm in the middle of the crowd telling people's fortunes. We should go see if we could fortunes are called. Come on. Oh, this is gonna go bad. The crowd around the room only goes larger until nearly half the puzzle has been taken up. I found myself being pushed around the crowd as I tried to follow Waltz. The crowd is dense though, and in no time I have lost him. Waltz! Good for him, but I do not see him over the dozen people in front of me. I'll wait for him on the outskirts of the crowd. He should be able to find me. Make my way out of the crowd and then the edges of the alleyway. Huh? Waltz just still doesn't appear. 10 minutes go by. I continued to walk back into the crowd until I hear a voice behind me. Are you looking for someone, madame? I feel someone grab my hand. I step away and take a step back. When I turn, I find mine standing behind me in the alleyway. You mean to sell you? What do you want? I want to help you to enter the palace, Princess Lucette. How the fuck do you know that? Who the fuck are you? You know who I am? I do, Princess, and I can lead you back to the palace. Who are you? Someone who's working for the king. The king does not remember me. The only people who don't remember me are richest fairies and those with the curse. So, who exactly is this man? You're lying. Princess, why would I ever lie to you? Now come, I'm sure everyone at the palace will be very happy to see you. Huh? The man grabs my hand roughly and begins trying to pull me through the alleyway. First I tried to do scream, but the man clutched his free hand over my mouth. The crowd getting farther from us, and no one can see us in the shadows. Princess, I swear on my word, I'm bringing you back to your palace. I'm gonna wait for opening. It's not a small thing to do. He'll be expecting me to fight back. I don't mind going until there's opening. What are Julia and Colin doing in this situation? Nice and obedient, yeah? Better that way. After all, I'm not a bad guy. What the fuck? Who the fuck are you? The man walks me down the alleyway. His hold on me is still tight. I'm forced to walk with him until I get to the dead end. That was our passenger he was talking about. That's my chance! No, was this a sea before me? I look up as I see Karma standing on the rooftop right before us in the skies, holding a sword with a bug in his face. Madam, you might hurt yourself playing with that sword. You might want to put it down. What's this, sir? Do you feel fine about me? You should. Karma jumps out of the building and raises his sword in the front of him. His eyes are angry. His earlier jovial personality fallen away. Anyone who dies attacks a lady has to pay for that crime. Karma rushes forward, moving faster than I can see, even in his long dress. The glare of the sword causes the man to fall backwards, losing his grip on me. I step back from the man's hold and watch as Karma puts the sword around the man's neck. Now, I have a sword and you did not. You really want to test your sword, look, sir? This isn't worth it. The man runs off, leaving me alone with Karma in the alleyway. What's this? You're a lot cockier just a few moments ago. Real slowly as relief washes over me. Princess! Was the pictures from where the man had run? So, did you meet the coward who fell on the way here? I bumped into the man who looked like he was running from left. Oh my, I feel oddly accomplished. Come on, Walt's voice just suddenly become faded and indistinct and the vision blurs. I'm slowly light at my feet. Our adrenaline from earlier has precipitated into the end. But I feel tired. Princess. Was I supposed to fight back? I mean, I know that's like the smart thing to do in a situation when you get kidnapped. But yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Fighting back against, I think you have to be smart in those situations rather than, of course, if it's life threatening, you panic, you will fight back, right? It's just natural. Like it'll just happen. But yeah, I feel like you also have to be smart about it. But fight back. Wait, let me think about this. Let's actually think about this. Fighting back. I could see some like DNA and shit, you know? Because if you get some DNA underneath your fingers, they might be able to like find a person, right? But so I think fighting back is just show a sign that you weren't taken like obediently. You weren't taken like with consent, voluntarily. There you go, voluntarily. Yeah. I mean, waiting for opening. What if an opening never came? You know. But I did my choice. I stuck with it. Let's go. Before I can collapse, I feel an arm pulling me back up. That's easy, Princess Lucette. I close my eyes and fall into blackness. When I wake up, Annie's just setting a tray of food down on my bedside table. She doesn't notice when I rise slowly from the bed. Annie's. Oh, Princess, you're up. We were worried about you. Lady Laura and Lady Buffet said you were just out because of shock still. How long have we been asleep? Just a few hours, Princess. Don't worry about chores for now. Lady Laura says that if you're feeling better later, you can use Mr. Broom. Just thinking about using Mr. Broom gives me a headache. Where are Carmen and Waltz? Waltz is scouting the town looking for the man who captured you. And Carmen? I think he might be in the room, Princess. He got a patrol tonight, so he's resting a bit. If it's patrol that tonight, that must mean he's resting this morning too. How do you know I needed help? Do you need anything, Princess? No, I'm going to visit Karma. Huh? What? To thank him? However he knew, if Karma hadn't been there, things wouldn't have ended so well. Yes. That's sweet, Princess. Oh, Lady Laura wants to talk to you about what happened when you're feeling up to it. Okay. I ran to Annie's leave the room before I followed after her. It was only after I exited my room that I did not realize where Karma's room is. Annie's must have assumed that I already knew of us being partners and all. It's fine, I did not need Annie's assistance for this. I can find Karma's room on my own. It takes me some time, but eventually I find a room with his name on the door in careful, flowery letters. Let's do some. I was going to open the door without thinking to knock. Oh shit, hi, my bad. I'm going away now, sorry. I expected to find Karma laying in bed, but instead I saw over the mirror, changing his clothes. Huh? What's this? Oh. I don't think I've ever seen a shirtless man before. I'm closing the door. Goodbye. Oh, indeed. He doesn't mean realization that he's just standing there just in front of me on his stomach. It feels incredibly uncomfortably warm. Or just standing there, putting clothes! There's a large tattoo in the chest. It's snared by many vines. I sat there for a few minutes before Karma puts her hand in there to just complete it. It's weird to come into a lady's room unannounced, you know. What the fuck? I mean, it must be to me. Sorry. Wait, I'm gonna check if this is actually like. Let's see how I'm like obsessed with the CGs, bro. I mean, if I miss one, I might as well just come back later, right? I don't. I'm not missing. I keep expecting to miss a CG because these are many CGs for the next thing, right? I'm scared. I'm scared of missing a CG because this is scarcity. I'm scared. Karma slips his usual dress on carefully with his hand and approaches me. He looks back without realizing. Karma raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me mischievously. It's a familiar look, but it rattles me more than it has ever has before. My princess, you have red tomato. Are you okay? Huh? This man always have to point out the obvious. I'm fine. It's like a shout, darling. No, what did you come here for? To see me, the beautiful Karma? Does everything always have to roll around you? While you're breaking into my room? I'm barely able to stifle a sigh. Well, because my arms in front of him, his smile makes it harder to get my next one out. It came to just thank you. Huh? Did my ears deceive me? What did you say, Princess? Princess? Thank you for saving me. You're quite welcome, Princess. It was my pleasure. I should leave. Wait, what? I tend to leave, but Karma grabs my hand and pulls me back. But Princess, don't you owe me something? Huh? So Karma was expecting something in return after all. I should have known. I think you owe me an apology. You did come into my room unannounced after all. What's he talking about? Since you broke into my room, I demand you help me with my makeup. Then I forget your transgression. Huh? Your makeup? Yes, darling. I thought you were resting because you're going on patrol tonight. Resting nonsense, I have much to do. My makeup earlier was so messy that I washed my face in order to re-apply it. I can't believe I'm going to agree to this. Fine. But I don't know how to do makeup. I'm sorry. I don't have any experience. I'm sorry. What's my idea is? Come, Princess, let's do it by the mirror. But I don't know how to do it. Oh, you'll be fine, right? You'll be fine. Carmen pulls me over to the mirror. I can see both our faces reflected. There's a surprising variety of makeup on the dress before him. I don't even care that much for my appearance. Why am I helping Carmen with his makeup? Now, which feature in the face do you think the most important to highlight, Princess? What? What are your eyes attracted to most on the person's face? When they're laughing, when they smile? Why is he asking me on my opinion for something so trivial? If someone's mine, the first facial I would look on their face would be... Would it be the lips? Am I stupid? wait. Okay. My first instinct was to say eyes. But I don't know if that... I don't know if that counts, because if someone was smiling, I would look at the... No, I would look at the eyes. You always look at the person's eyes first, so the eyes. I did the most just so you say. Does that mean you always look in my eyes with this? Which says I look into his eyes. Comment first his eyes at me and look down and grumble. Or is that a trick? Where you look? What do you think? Think? Oh my eyes, you're drawing in. I look at Carmen's eyes closely, but now that he keeps talking about them, I can't help but look closer. His eyes are a pretty colour. You don't know how to answer that, Princess. I'm just kidding, of course. I mean, I feel like the pretty obvious answer there was mouth. Wait, let's was it really lips? Despite myself, I found myself gaze dropping to Carmen's lips. Why I feel like I'm walking into a trap. Lips. My business. I don't think I've ever heard you say that. Like, you looked at my lips when I smiled. I did not say that. Is that not normal? If someone's smiling, you're looking at that smile. No, actually, if someone's smiling at me, I would look at their eyes. Because I'm so focused on making eye contact that I'll just be staring at their eyes. This is so okay. Oh, but you did, and Princess, I do believe you're blushing. The comment event said he was referring to his features. I thought about his lips anyways. The thought makes my heart flop. Oh my god, do I not have a finished idea, right? Anyway, I agree. The eyes are important. A smile isn't quite as brilliant without the lips. But the lips. I try and imagine a smile without lips and shudder. Sorry, Princess, I try to spell that image from your mind. Alright, let you choose an order of things. Fine. Just don't make me look like a clown, Princess. I know how much you like to tease me, but I need to get out quickly today. If you need to leave quickly, shouldn't you do your makeup yourself? I missed the opportunity to have you help me? Nonsense. Why can't I have you help me with my hair sometime? The way you do yours is beautiful. Huh? I mean, to be fair, I don't know how I did that, low-key. If I'm doing it from the side as well, like, low-key, I don't know how they did that. I respect I finish my hair. His mother always emphasized the importance of looking like a princess. But I've never received a compliment on my hairstyle before. Comic gives me makeup and supplies. I start laying the colour on his face. But this close, I cannot help but carefully inspect every one of his features. Though I do not think I even did something like this with Mother. No, Princess, I do not think I deserve your thanks. I pulled and raised an eyebrow at him. What? You've been helping me for a while, and I haven't helped you with your request at all. What you did today was just coincidence. I heard you went to town with us, so I followed you two. I'm happy to catch what happened the other way. You managed to see me, even when there were other people who didn't. How could I? Probably. Probably. It's not like you to be so humble. But Sparrow, I am once again offended. Then why were you following us in the first place? You said you were too tired to go into town today. I was worried. It was strange not coming today. Worried? Why would you be worried? Carmen looked puzzled for a few moments. He glanced at himself in the mirror and shrugged and shrugs. Interesting, perhaps. Wallace mentioned something about feeling watched. Is there something that Wallace and Carmen are watching out for that I'm not? Carmen closes his eyes momentarily. I take the opportunity to dust his eyes with eyeshadow. He does not seem to mind. Princess, you haven't spoken about what happened today with Delora or Buffet, have you? No, not yet. You came to thank me first? Yes. Oh. Coming from the silence, I continue work, sweeping blush on his high cheekbones. Miss Sparrow, you do not know anything about the man who tried to drag you away today? No, he only said that he worked for the king before telling me he would take me back to the palace. I don't know how he recognized you. Probably Rod, right? Am I speaking? I was reading that myself. How curious and alarming. The only one who should put a problem at this time at witches. Spoilers from last route, Rod's route. Isn't the witch that one guy? I fucking hate his name. No, was it Alaric? That one guy, the green guy. Oh my god, like I think he figured that out, but I don't know how he'll figure it out in this route. So, anyways, spoilers over. Spoilers over. How curious and alarming. Oh yeah, witches. What do you want to do with me? Well, I only mean that witches are the only one who can see through our curses. So that man spoke of a witch. It's possible. But why? Why would the witches want me back at the palace? Or was that man trying to lead me somewhere else? I suppose either way that man couldn't have wanted to bring me back to the palace for a good reason. Is it possible that a witch gave a comment, a description, of you? Well, why would Comment like stops talking, looks up at me with something like sympathy. So I'm just running my head for ideas. Oh, witches really not so dangerous? And what do you want me removed in the first place? What's the shit, princess? We'll figure this out. I nod my head slowly. I have a lot of questions for Delora and Buffet, but it is possible that they may not even know anything. I need to think on my own as well, just in case they decide to keep more of their secrets. I look at Karma and shake my head. Next time I will be more wary. I will not let myself be caught unaware. Before I realize that Karma has his hand on my cheek and is staring at me solemnly, his eyes are cold and moving of steel. Princess, there won't be a next time. That's what I said. Next time I will make sure you're definitely not alone. Had I been alone today, I might have actually been kidnapped. I know that, but I cannot show weakness. Just need to be more cautious. I know some damsel in distress, you know. Having something on your back is far more comforting. Even the battlefield, lions fight but best together. What's wrong? Nothing. He moves his hand away from my face and stands up sighing. His eyes look suddenly distant and his posture is stiff. I think we're about done here, right? I haven't finished about your makeup though. Wait, why am I even concerned about that? Oh, so that's simple is better. Would you like me to sit back down? I do enjoy being pampered by you, princess. I can't read. I have to get back. But everything then. Good. Thank you for your hard work. Instead the mood changes and a bright smile once again embraces Karma's face. As much as I hate to do this, I'm gonna have to leave you, darling. I have business in town and a patrol later tonight. I probably won't see you for the rest of the day, but thank you. It's taking me for putting on his makeup. That was such a small thing. You're welcome. You already thanked me though. Well, you can tell that I'm twice as thankful as a normal person. Doesn't make any sense, but it's calm. A lot of things he says does not make sense. I wonder what the curse was. It's so curious. Okay, I leave the room with Karma and he leaves the tavern as I go to find Buffet and Delora. The two of them are seated together in the reception, speaking in hushed voices when I arrive. They both pause to look at me as I walk into the room. Well, if it isn't the princess, it took you long enough to come see us. At least told us you were unharmed. We're glad to see you safe, princess. How about how telling us what happened? When prompted to tell them everything that transpired in the alleyway, the two listen and only exclaim the solemn guns when I'm done. Do you know anything about all of this that I don't? Why would the witches be after me in the first place? Oof. You remember what we said about the term corrupting witches? Well, those witches don't like to see curses broken. They meddle where they can because they can. That's why I cast a glamour on you when you first arrived, so that I can remain hidden from magical eyes. I did to protect you. Protect me? I feel like there's more to this than they're hiding. I do not think any amount of convincing will get them to say anything. Because best princess, I'm not entirely sure what's going on either. But if it is a witch that captured you, he must be working with the witches somehow. Troublesome. Troublesome to say the least. We don't know the details of that. Give us some time to figure things out. Until you figure out what that man is and who he's working for, you need to have an escort with you at all times on the marching. Do you understand? Once you figure it out, you'll tell me. To exchange another look, which only makes me more frustrated. They're obviously keeping secrets and right in front of me. I'll tell you once everything falls into place. Don't worry, princess. Don't worry, princess. We'll never put you in any danger. The silence is what ends our conversation. I make my way back to the room, feet heavy. I feel like a fly caught in a spider's web. I try my best to clear my mind as I return to my room. Woo, another CJ! Yay! I like this, like, I don't know, this, like, intermission card. The days go by slowly and I make no progress from my curse. Karma is busy with a night today, and Delora and Buffet are busy talking with Rumpel about his curse in his room. Tonight is the perfect night to go wander the town by myself. And to see if there's anything about the riches and what is happening around the kingdom. Delora and Buffet are not going to tell me anything. I know that wanted me to take me out of the march and see the kidnapping attempt. These thoughts spiral helplessly in my mind as I sit at the table. I have just finished working for the day and the activity in the marching is beginning to wind down. Garland stands at the door and as the last few customers leave the marching, Tyrion is walking around the room to make sure there are no problems. And I corner my eyes and there's two men pause halfway through the room and glance back at her. I could overhear their voices from where I am. She knows she's a knight, eh? She's a proud type. Two men are proud to let a man dote on her. Brilliant shame indeed. But do you think if I try to say something to her, you do? Huh? Garland is suddenly standing between the men, an unconsciously dark glare on his face. Is there a problem? Doors are closing for the night. I'm going to ask you to please leave. No need to be so uptight, lad. We're on our way now. Two men walk out and Garland stands in the middle of the tavern. Going after them. There you go. He more or less pushed them out of the tavern. If Anise had seen that, she probably would have called him. Garland, huh? You okay? Of course. You think you can fool me? I've known you long enough to know that something's bothering you. And even the knights doesn't seem to notice me here. If they do, they ignore me. They're still looking and insisting on a guard who looks down on the floor. Is he going to say something to her? God says nothing though. He looks at a loss of words. Finally, Duran reaches out and picks his shoulder, and he looks up startled. So the same as always, a silent, watchful night. Only say things with certainty, and many knows the truth. And the princess is waiting for you to say something. Princess says, look at me, and God is surprised. I was at elbow at him, and he looks away. We're sure we're starting soon. I'll head off first. Okay, stay safe. God knows her with a little smile before he leaves the tavern. Go to sleep soon, princess. I was just going to head up. I stand up and getting ready to move in my room, but stop once more to look at Durian. Did you hear what those men were saying? Oh, about me being too proud or something? She did hear them, but chose to say nothing. It doesn't bother me. They're right. I've been independent for a long time. I would never think about putting my safety to a man I'm barely know. I can take care of myself. But to the point, Durian was really mindful of the honesty in the palace. The other men I've trusted before my fellow knights. God must have also revolving partners. No, she doesn't explain any further. I decided that's for the better. The sooner everyone has cleared out, the sooner I can leave the margin. Days and I go looking for answers. Ooh. Huh. Sorry, Connor. I can handle myself. I'm going to prove tonight I may not be able to fight, but I can still be cautious enough to not let myself into any trouble. Still, I did not happen to hear much of anything as I'm exploring the town tonight. I should have brought along some kind of weapon, but then I have to steal a knife from the kitchen. I'm not a thief. I was past the tavern filled with knights. Instead, I always listen to what's happening in the palace, and then go by the open door and listen to what the men are saying. And the long young official is having a hard time of it. I feel bad for the lad, even Sir Alcus was thinking he's gone mad. Well, he does keep talking about a princess that doesn't exist. Huh? This still remembers me? But how? Even his father is going wary of his babbling. So Mithras. Oh, Mithras was his name. Mithras. Well, someone break the other day. He didn't seem happy. Oh, so Mithras thinks he's crazy. Must think he's crazy too. Poor Fritz. Can you keep a secret? The nice to go to and leaning as close as you possibly can. Apparently the boy spoke some truth, though Sir Alcus doesn't quite believe it. He's looking for the daughter of the previous queen. Eh? They returned the daughter? The previous queen? Oh, they're talking about mother. How dare they call her a witch? Apparently she did. I don't ever remember such a girl. This top secret search. I just happened to wrestle this hour when the Lucky's looking out for her. What's Sir Alcus need a skill for? I'm assuming she's dangerous. I don't want to get rid of her. Are they talking about me? I'm curious. How are you supposed to find this imaginary princess anyway? Does she have any features? Aye. They described her features. Last man he went looking for her said she wore a special pendant around her neck. Huh? Let's get out of here. I should leave the cabin. My coat snags on the door and falls to the floor, tripping me up the process. I'm falling halfway into the tavern where the chapter abruptly stops. Oh shit. It's just a lady. The next they were talking and approached me. One of them picks up my cloak. I tried to grab my cloak from my fingers, but I pull it away from her and stumble into one of them. Madam. He was to take my hand, but he then stops when he sees my face. My face and the necklace! You think she was spying on us? Wish. One of the knights grabs me by the wrist and pulls me towards him. He's far stronger than the man in the alleyway was. And tell me right now, I'm no rich. There should be no problem. It's going to take you into some big misunderstanding will pay you ourselves, miss. Then let me go. Let's behave yourself thinking of the night. Come, miss. Let's go back quietly. Shit, dude. I feel like I should fight back, right? No, this is too much. This is too much. This is too big. This is too big of an area. I was trying to convince him. I really think it's a room after all, right? Let's just. I have to fight back. Oh, I don't know which one's a good option here because this is really difficult. This option is really difficult. How to fight them? I don't know, can I let myself be caught? Maybe the people who will help me. I might just keep my one night covers my mouth as some attention falls on this. Leave it to me, everyone. Just some criminal will be apprehended. Huh? I should get my grasp, but the men are too strong for me. Don't fight back, man. Resistance is useless. Oh, the ball looks scared of me. This is even worse than when everyone's glaring at me. I try to blink back the tears as they come into my eyes. Come on, let's take to the palace. Let's just cry! Let's cry! I see men in the empty streets. Bye. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. I'm not like a. I'm gonna convince. Fuck off. Fuck off. Let's convince. Let's convince. Fight back is useless and outnumbered. Yeah, it is useless. I mean, no. You should always fight back, but know when your limits are. So, I feel like in situations like this, it's better to think it out. If it's 1v1, then fight back. Yeah. I've never been in a situation before, so I cannot say definitely like what the best option is. I feel like you just gotta go with your instincts all the time and just try your best to survive. It's actually this like shit happens to real people. That's actually scary. I have to try to convince no, who you're thinking of. You're mistaken, Stairs. I happen to overhear your conversation. I'm assuming I am some imaginary princess is unreasonable. The knights look at each other. You know, she has a point. She was sitting on a conversation that's clearly suspicious. Do you not happen to hear what I said? I happen to overhear it, nothing more. You're cloaked as if you're trying to hide your features. Being out at night without a cloak is a sure way to draw attention to such a lady such as myself. You know, she has a point. Stop saying that, man. Then, ma'am, there should be no problem taking you back to the palace. You've been mistaken, we'll clear up the misunderstanding and playing your hands for me. Huh? Come on, let's take her to the palace. Okay, I still get taken anyways, but that's a good option. Now see me into the empty streets. Why? Why do you have to be so stubborn? The knights continue pulling me down the path until we come into another street. Everyone who sees us walks away to avoid the knights. There's fear in their eyes. I have done nothing wrong. Ma'am, if this makes any better, we're risking our rank on this as well. I don't know, I'm suspicious of... Who goes there? Huh? I look up and see Karma's familiar figure walking towards us. What's he doing here? Why is he in disguise? Jordan, I'm gonna ask you to unhand that woman. As a knight, I would be ashamed to be seen treating a lady so terribly. And who are you? My husband. His what? I have a husband. Oh yeah, my husband. Yeah, yeah. Unhand that gentleman, or taste my blade. Sir, we're just taking her to the palace too. I'll give you 2 count free. One knight keeps his grip on me as the other draws a sword. I said Karma, who continues his count through this night. Count? Through the night? Oh, through the night attacks him before his sword uses sheath. Karma and I trade blows, but as Karma comes out victorious, his blade slides past his knight's shoulder, distracting him enough to give Karma everything he needs. Karma reaches back with his free hand to knock the knight out with a blow to the head. It may just be imagination, but I think... Oh, wait, what? For a few moments, I think I see the knight's blades glimmer across the surface of Karma's hand before he falls. Holding me up, how's the hand in surrender? I yield, sir. It seems no matter how the situation turns out, you're dishonorable. Lisa. Karma knocks him out and stands beside me as he sees the sword. Karma, for a few moments, sir. Karma spends some time forcing a potion from a vial down each of the knight's throats. I watch him quietly. Fairy Knight might have killed them, but the knights only seem to be asleep. A potion that Parfait gave me. It'll make the men forget they oversaw you. When Karma stands up again, I notice the glimmer of blood on his hand is there. Oh, we're doing this, okay? We're doing this. It's nothing. I'm sorry. Come on, Princess, let's go back. Huh? He pulls me right onto the machine and does not let it go of my hand. I can't bring myself to speak. Karma sees me twice now. Only that but this time he's injured. He says nothing, but his bloody hand does not move at all. Why do I have to be so stubborn? It's just I can handle myself. I don't know how to speak for a long time. Eventually, notice people start to stare. Then before long, the staring goes for us. You don't remember because oh no, begin following us, gleaming from behind. I tend to Karma, who looks like he has us up in days. Karma, sorry, Princess, but I'm not leaving to talk. Those girls are walking right behind us. This is his curse. Karma. Whisper, I just said I'm not leaving to talk. Do you not hear me? You're being followed. He stares behind us, almost stupidly, and then lost wholly when the girl sees his face. Also rush towards us, with their voices rising and blending together into a horrendous cacophony. Karma's not moving, though he looks resigned. He seems tired to realize what he wants to do. Oh, I turn back up on Karma's hand and pull him away, my pace quickening into a run. The girls chase after us, screaming at me angrily for taking Karma away from them. Huh? Whisper, what are you doing? Get us out of here! Whisper! I move through the town and into little nooks and crannies, where we managed to lose someone's crowd. Come out often led me through some of these spaces as shortcuts. Well sooner than you. But you're learning to stop, falling to my knees and letting go of Karma's hand as I catch my breath. That was really close, having to run away from so many mindless women. That was difficult. Sparrow? What? I went to snap, but the tidiness is pressing on me too. Let me out. Oh, that. Of course I did. Why would I want to be chased by girls? You could have left me behind and gone alone, instead you helped me. Yeah, me too. I guess I paid you back. To be honest, I wasn't even thinking about repaying for saving me. I actually didn't want Karma to be stuck trying to fend off those girls. Don't let it curse. This is terrible. Let's realize something. Karma kneels down beside me and waits for me to speak. My curse has people forget me, and yours has even strangers become fascinated with you. It's almost like our curses are opposite of each other, and yeah, we seem so similar. My eyes right when I realized what I just said. We are similar, aren't we? He also had his good hand to me, and I let him lead me back to the tavern through the abandoned alleyways. My feet are heavy, I only wanted to sleep, but suddenly Karma is standing before me, his face grave. I have to thank you for telling me earlier. I'm sorry for like that. It made it more difficult on you. Also, suddenly I was so tired I had no motivation to move. Should I be thanking you? I said your thanks, even though I wish you didn't have to thank me in the first place. You should not have gone on your own. I mean, you knew how dangerous it would be for you. I'm sorry. I accept your apology too, because I lost you over this. Huh? I know words for how I feel right now. Princess? Oh! CG! Oh my god! Tommy reaches off from my hand again, and this time he holds up to kiss the back of it. Oh, I'm wearing makeup! I didn't even realize I was wearing makeup. So then all my tiredness falls away. You really are a handful. Delightful handful. I'm going to bandage the hand and rest. We'll speak about all of this later, okay? But the blood, bleeding stops on its own, Prospero. But it doesn't need to be treated. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Are you sure? As sure as I can be. I don't lie, not even for the sake of a pretty lady. Come on, let's my hand go as soon as we enter the merchant, and then bows politely to me before handing back to his room. Watch him go, my mind whirling. Does he usually kiss women's hands? Womanizer alert? No, I don't think so. Okay. Okay then. Chapter 6, matchmaking. We won chapter 6 already? Oh my god. You really are a handful. A delightful handful. His words keep repeating in my head. I can't stop hearing his voice and feeling his lips on my hand. His face feels warm. My face feels warm. Every time I think about his words, my heartbeat feels unsteady. I have to stop thinking about that. Karma is karma, and he pressed on that overly polite act of everyone. But then I'm pretty sure I've never seen him do anything something like that with another person. I just go downstairs and stop thinking about all of this. I just need to tell Buffet and Delora what happened. Because of the time I returned to my watching yesterday, I never spoke to anyone about what happened. Maybe someone's downstairs. Someone usually is. I have my room and make my way downstairs to the reception. It's quiet when I enter, but not as quiet as I thought it would be. Carmen is sitting on one of the tables, speaking quietly with Buffet and Delora. There you go. His injured his injured hand is sitting on the table bandaged. I cannot help but stare at it, my heart plummeting. His injury is my fault. So, you have yet to hear the whole entire story? No, I'm not quite privy to the information Waltz has. Is that correct? Waltz has been directly involved in this far longer than you have. What about Waltz? Huh? Princess, you're up, Billy. Listen to me as I stand on the table. Carmen still looks tired. He's lying in his dress. He looks somber, but still smiles at me. Sparrow, how nice of you for you to join us. Why don't you start saying my name about my title? Sparrow, oh, actually, that's true. Maybe tonight. You've run into a lot of different mishaps this week, haven't you? I thought you'd be stumbling and avoiding work. Instead, you go out of your way to get yourself into more trouble. This involves me directly. How can I be curious? You always been irresponsible, sneaking out without any of us knowing. I have freedom to do whatever I want. I even want to click too. Another click, I left out of the bar. I feel a nudge on my arm and Karma is holding my cloak with a tight smile. Huh? You're about to get this, when? Yesterday when you were still in bed. You've been running yourself dry the last few days, Karma. It's nothing. I feel like you're overworking. I feel like you should take a rest. Thank you. What's this, Ice Princess is thanking someone? Why is that something so strange? Oh, come on now, she's also icy. Besides more fire than everything, she's filled with unbridled passion with confidence. Confidence has gotten me nowhere so far. It looks so dark, Sparrow. You become quite the accomplished woman. That's true. Kamala gestures towards me and I flush, unsure of what he's talking about. Then I notice the lawyer's eyes are on me too. Oh, Buffet, do you see that? Huh? What are you looking at? I reach out to grab the necklace on pole. I cannot stop the gas that leaves my lips. Wait, when did I get that? Huh? When did this happen? Princess, you didn't realize the extra piece of it to your necklace? Congratulations, Mrs. Sparrow. You're a step closer to breaking a curse. I felt proud. I never felt this way around my mother. She did me a great favor yesterday. If not for Prospero, I might have been suffocated beneath a pile of very excited women. Wait, helping Carmen escape was a good deed? She was selfless. It's not even mentioning the injury he got from protecting me. Buffet and Delora both smiling, but the cheer for me does not last long. What were you all talking about before I came down? Oh, you're kidnapping. Well, kidnappings, both of them. It looks like we have a serious problem on our hands. What do you know about us? What does Waltz know that I don't? But this is more about what everyone else knows that you don't. What everyone else knows? Oh, I feel anger begin to simmer inside me, though he looks apologetic. He says this casually. What are you all hiding from me? Let's give everyone later, sorry. I think Waltz might want to be here for this too. What does Waltz have to do with any of it? Be patient, Princess. You'll be waiting this long. There's what's another few hours. What? Wait, hold on. What are we talking about? I have no choice but to agree with Buffet and Delora. Delora refuses to say anymore, but I'm not happy about it. I spend the rest of the time doing idle chores around the tavern. I do a round of sweeping with Mr. Broom and mindlessly organize some bottles. I cannot believe everyone knows something about me that I don't. But now I'll find out the entire story. Maybe you'll answer some questions I have. But why are they keeping things about me a secret to begin with? The Lord gathers everyone in the tavern to discuss the kidnappings. I decide to sit in between Waltz and Karma. So you have a story to tell. Story time, huh? I don't figure this would be a romance, would it? Rumble, please! How can you stand to make comments like that so constantly? How can you stand to live a lie? They glare at each other across the table, but Dolores silences them. Dolores starts with a story about the Great War, one that I've already heard so many times I can't recite it myself. What does any of this have to do with me? Because of fairy tales, witches like myself are punished for simply existing. True that, I mean, fair enough. Ali the Tournament Bearer was a kind witch that was overtaken by the grief of our people suffered. She was driven so far into madness that she created the Fairytale Curse to punish humans and make them suffer as witches had. And when that wasn't enough, she committed the ultimate taboo. She killed a human. I tried to stop her, but by the time I thought to act, it was too late. Knowing that the lore and buffet were involved in the Great War makes it seem more real. Oh! I mean, knowing events that people that you know have participated in, I feel like you don't really think events as real if you just look at it in like a textbook or like as a story. But this, knowing people that actually were involved makes it realistic, and it's like really cool. I don't know, it's not really cool, it's just really saddening. Like it's just enlightening, it's enlightening. Wasn't the Tournament Bearer killed? How can the Fairytale Curse continue despite if she's dead? I believe that the Tournament Bearer could sacrifice the last bit of her life to continue powering the Tournament. Also sure that the reigning witches could continue spreading the Fairytale Curse. Is none of this ringing a bell for you? What are you talking about? She really did erase your memories. Oh shit, are my memories? Wait, erase? The witch who died, the Tournament Bearer, was your mother, Princess Lucette. What? For some reason I tend to look at Combo, who is one of the only people who doesn't look away from me. I grew up inside this kingdom, but even I knew the terrible witch Hildra. You expect me to believe any of this? Mother said she wasn't a witch, and I would remember that. Well, you would if you had had memories of the war and the years before that. When the Hildras ruled, the palace was a dark place. The king didn't have any real power until Hildra was defeated. Like us, the rest of us too, we were slaves to Hildra. I don't even know how to pronounce her name. I'm sorry. Laura's eyes flickered to Waltz. It's the truth. Waltz knows because he was also rich. He explains the Hildras command over the richest first house in the world. Wait, you were rich but you got cursed? What the fuck? Nah, that's sad. Huh? Waltz is a witch? Sorry for keeping your secret, princess. It's not as if I can use much magic anymore anyway, not when I'm cursed. This is just another secret of many. It seems everyone is hiding something. Everyone was freed after Hildra's reign, witches, fairies, and humans alike. The king was even able to marry Ophelia, the woman he always truly loved. So it has been Ophelia that he truly loved. Was that the reason I never felt any love for him? Because I was my mother's daughter? He gave up on me. No, Dad, I don't think he gave up on me. My voice is too loud in the reception area. I feel like a crack beneath the pressure until I want to cry. Mother told me so many times not to cry. King gave up on me, but Mother didn't. Mother would tell me this was all a lie. She told me not to trust anyone. They must be lying. They can't, but for some reason I trust him more than I trust Laura or Buffet. Is this the truth? I also saw the story of Hildra and her daughter Prospero. They said you were the picture of elegance, but that you shared your mother's icy nature. Huh? But I don't think that's true at all. If Hildra was ice, then you must certainly are a warm fire. Aww. If my mother's the witch, then what does that make me? You're rich as well. Whether or not you're ever taught to use magic, upcoming Buffy, you'll become the Tournament Bearer. Do you realize how ridiculous this all sounds? Me, you're rich. The king never said anything. Oh, and now I can't even ask him if this is true because I'm cursed. Why would you even curse me? We won't repeat of this tragedy, Prospero. I saw your shells for almost a year, princess. There's ice in your heart, and if you had interred the tournament last day, who knows what happened? Then why did you just tell me any of this? The one Buffet looks at each other, dropping their gaze to the ground. We told you before, would you even bother to listen? The king must have tried to do the same thing, and I cut that to that. You shut everyone who had tried to tell you about Hildra's true nature. That is probably true. Even now, I'm having trouble believing that told me the truth. The whole world feels like as if it's collapsing around me. I need to escape. I need to get out and be somewhere else, but what? Why are the witches looking for me? You're the heir to Terrarium. No wonder the witches want you on their side, so I can continue right there. We can have Angielle with the Fairytale Curse. When they were looking for Prospero, not the witches though, they were lights. Perhaps the witches and knights are working together? This must be part of Arcus' scheme to steal the throne. What are you talking about? The reason why Garland and I left the Order Cadiro was because the king did not believe us about Arcus' scoop. How do you know of the princess's identity though? Anyone who isn't a ritual fairy or isn't cursed shouldn't be able to remember her. But now that we know that it's not just the witches looking for the princess, but the Knights of the Order Cadiro as well. They definitely have a description for her from someone. Sparrow? Can't reach out hand to touch my shoulder and I face back before standing up. I can't speak about this now. I want to be alone. Let her go. She needs a lot of time to think. Damn. I'll leave everyone sitting at the table as I try to process the rolling thoughts in my mind. Who my mother, the only person I ever thought loved me, was a terrible bearer, a witch. The first witch to kill a human. The witch that started the Fairytale Curse. All this time I thought mother was the only one who cared, but what if she never did? It seemed me for a long time, trying to process everything I have been told. Damn, this is like a lore drop here. What the fuck? Days go by before I decide to leave the tavern again to watch Karma practice with the knights. This is the last few days I felt hollow. Maybe seeing the normal practice will help me feel better. Maybe it'll make me feel like nothing changed. When I arrived at the forest tower, all Karma was standing and clearing. He stared through the trees as if he sees something there, but his expression is solemn, almost sad. Eventually he sighed, shaking his head before turning in my direction. Huh? Oh, Prospero. I prepare myself for a response, but I find that no words come to mind. I lost spoken to common sense to talk about mother and riches, and the ease I felt with him before I stepped away. Still came on my own. I cannot understand him being mute. I say the first thing that comes to mind. Where are Drew and Garland? I'll train with Garland. Drew is on patrol duty tonight. He'll be here later. I just came early. It seems like you did too. Prospero, are you okay? I'm sorry I haven't been by to see you. It's not as if you owed that to me. I don't owe you to you, but I really wanted to. I've been busy the last few days, scouting the town for information. As much as I want you to come with me, why would you ever want to have pair with someone like me anyway? Huh? Why, princess? But that's because I'm bitter and cold, and even though I want to change, all I can think about is myself. But now I want to change because I do not want to be the same as my mother. Isn't that selfish? Maybe so, but I believe you're being selfish for the right reasons. An entirely selfish person cannot survive in this world. Before we can make others happy, we have to be happy ourselves. Happy ourselves. Yes, an angry person holds resentment toward everyone, and mars whatever good deeds they seek to do. That's why I cannot complete my good deeds. Wrong, you already got one done. Recognizing the need to change is always a good thing, Prospero. Regardless of the motivation, you are trying to become a better person, that is what matters. He takes a step toward me, then puts his eyes on my shoulder and leans down until I can look him right into the eyes. Calm and serious expression assaulted me as much as his touch. I don't know why my brain was like match. It's never too late to find him to change. You told me that. What? How can I talk to Karma anything? Do you mind if I tell you Prospero? He's standing too close. Let's not move. Very so close I could do straight in his eyes. Karma's hand slightly around my shoulders, and for a few minutes I felt a slight panic running into my chest. The Karma stepped away from me with a rush shake of his head. Karma? Next time I do that, feel free to push me away. I don't know. I didn't want to. I was like, okay, this is cool. This is happening now. What? It's better that way. What do you mean by that? You never answered, but you listened to my story? Alright. Once upon a time in a land far, far away, there lived a crown prince from a kingdom called Britannia. Huh? Britannia was one of the neighboring kingdoms, so this doesn't make me believe. His name was Claude Aldric Rinaldi. Oh my god! Rinaldi and Matthias Amante, but because the nickname was such a mouthful, he settled for the acronym of his nickname. Oh, Karma! That's around the palace where it was acceptable. Karma? Prince Carl was a man who followed his beauty and talents to all he met. He often used his title to get what he wanted. Prince Cloud was a selfish man who felt he was entitled to everything that he had. He was vain and often left his castle unattended so he could avoid his responsibilities. And one day he chanced upon a beautiful maiden in the town square. He led her around the whole day, being as charming as he possibly could. The other day he asked the woman to be his lover. She agreed, but the time to discover did not last long. Only weeks later, Prince Cloud threw her away as one throws away an object and broke the woman's heart. And she cursed him. Fair enough, Loki, that's fair enough! The night before, Maiden was a witch, but Prince Cloud found it too late. The prince said she would make his beauty, his vanity, a curse. Make even beauty a curse. But she ended up being a curse. The Prince Cloud gone to the skies and left the kingdom behind. He's gone from for nearly a year now, and must probably assume that he is dead. But in truth, the prince had come to the jail seeking a way to break his curse. They had a young lady named Prospero, who on her 18th birthday could dispel any curse. Karma! You want me for my curse, thingy breaker? He's so sad, I don't know how to comfort him. Cloud? Huh? Karma? Cloud? Oh my god! Okay, I'm staying up for this. Turns startling red as he stares at me for a few moments. He doesn't speak. Then he bursts out laughing. I saw my shock, and I'm just like his regular accent. I feel myself flush. Is it not your real name? No, darling, it is. But hearing you say my name, well, it sounds so much softer out your lips. I rather like it. My cheeks are warm again. How's it always... Oh my god. He's always able to make me feel this way. I'll call you by that name if it makes you so happy. Did I make it a secret between the two of us? I'm still much calmer. Besides, I'd rather you kept that name for my ears only. It makes me feel more special that way. More special? I remember Garland showed up for practice and Cloud politely excused himself. I watched the two of them trade blows. Cloud favors his other hand, but it was so come quickly even with his injury. The more Cloud tells me, the more I realize that he's like me, a noble curse for being selfish. But how do I help break his curse, and why can't he tell me? As practicing is drawing to a close, Cloud asks Garland the usual question. Have you confessed to Julian yet? Garland only shakes his head in reply. Come on, dude. I know it's hard, but yeah. The two men sheathed their swords. Garland. I understand Gareth. Garland looks almost sad as he turns to make his way back to Garland. He looks sad, and yet he won't say anything. Why is that frustrating me so much? Garland. Yes, princess? Ooh. Okay, I know it's difficult. But maybe you should try you have to tell Julian. God told me that before that confessing is hard, but what Garland's going through looks even harder. Princess, you know I'm incapable. Don't think I'm incapable, but you never said anything about her, so you never know. If I say something wrong, I risk losing everything I already have with her. And if you say nothing, you risk losing what you could have with her. Hey! I ate that up! That's right, right. Well, you should really tell her, Garland. But before, Cloud was so adamant that Garland shouldn't confess to Julian what changed. If I mess this up... Let's try looking for another land. Run up Julian's Prospero. How do you think she would like to be confessed to? I found a two-man, arms crossed. I'm sorry, why am I doing an example? Excuse me? Well, you and Julian are very similar, you're both very straightforward. Confess to the princess? Let's move to the car, but only fleeting it. But before you once again, oh my god, again on Garland. You just need to do something simple, Garland, so that not rub her the wrong way. Women's heart is ever so fragile, and each woman is different. Cloud is wearing an amused smile on his face, but he's looking my way, not Garland. I feel my face flush and I have to look away. This way, you're to my red again. It's adorable. I press my arms over my rapidly beating heart again, and forced a scowl on my face. No, I was just thinking about what Garland could do. So similar. When Karma kissed my hand, Garland kissing Julia's hand is probably not a good idea. But we could do what Cloud and I did one day night. Maybe you can buy him some food and they can just talk. Garland, have you just asked Julian out for food? No, Julian's practical and she always eats at tavern. She'll go on duty if she's available. I'll take her to the patrol shift 2 nights from now, and tomorrow you can ask her for a meal. You can make it a very grand affair. You could drape the banners on the walls, I could give you a rose. Huh? That sounds like a terrible idea. I'm offended. I feel like I did something like that for Julian, she would get embarrassed and punch me. Can't do that. Sounds like another idea, no? God, give me my way. I must roll my eyes. God, just ask her normally. I mean, I don't learn together, we can confess. And then we'll make sure you have time to do it. I'll purposely come later and practice tomorrow night so you can ask her on the date. How does that sound? You two really think I can do this? You just have to ask the question. Whatever follows will at least be an answer. Tomorrow night then. Good luck, man. I'm sure it'll go similarly. Oh, good. I don't know why I said. Where did the good luck come from? I was like, wait, he would not say good luck, man. Good man. I could drown. You won't drown, Colin. Garland sees himself with another smile before Cloud turns to me expectantly with a mischievous grin. Now, Miss Bell, come here. Early tomorrow and spy them. We need to scope out a good spot. Spying them? Of course, we need to make sure that efforts pay off. I don't think we should. You don't want to see how it plays out? I'm really shaking my head, unable to put my emotions to words. Let me imagine myself in Julian's position. It feels too personal. Clouds like this suddenly springs to mind, and I feel my face go hot again. Miss Bell, you've been oddly out of it today. Cloud reached out her hand toward me, but then bumped me pushed away. I says he smiles at me, almost sheepishly. The conversation between us died and we returned to the marching. Days passed, and though I did not spy in the conversation between Julian and Garland, I think Garland has been spying from ear to ear during his practice with Cloud recently. I can only assume that his conversation went well. He's smiling, that's so cute. Aww. Cloud took the patrol shift tonight, and as I lay in bed, I am restless. Every time I watch Cloud practice with Julian and Garland, I'm reminded of the practice of Fritz. I don't know how Fritz is doing. Is he still practicing the other nights? Before it's dark and there were cold kidnappings. Cloud had to save me every time. Not interested in me. Unable to sleep, I slip out of bed and make my way to the reception room. It's cool, and no one stopped me from standing just outside the park, marching. I could just sit back and do nothing anymore. I have to act. I'm going out again? Chat, do we not learn from last time? I don't want Cloud to get hurt because of me again. I eventually see Cloud approach. He looks tired and is moving more slowly than usual. But when he sees me, his lips quirk into a smile. I swear, what are you doing out here tonight, love? Huh? Love, so darling. That's new. Hello, Cloud. I don't know. I don't know. Huh? His face is dark red again. If you see my real name, I'm supposed to come to ask you for something serious? How can you know that? I do need to ask some of you. Of you tried to carry on my hair, love. What? Oh, it's not about. Never mind. I'll just give you will be my instructor. For some reason, I seem to have called off guard. He says something for a few moments. What? I want to learn how to use a sword. I want you to be my instructor. Cloud's expression becomes uncharacteristically serious. However, you didn't learn how to use a sword. I don't want you to have to keep protecting me. I don't mind protecting you. I do. Cloud sighs and shakes his head. Because I shouldn't be using swords. I want to be able to stand on my own 2 feet. You are. I don't want to get hurt again when I can do something about it. Teach me, please. God. I was getting he flushes. It's a reaction. It's both amusing and endearing. Funny. It won't be easy. I wasn't expecting it to be. Cloud stares at me a long time before finally letting out a heavy sigh. Fine, I'll train you. You don't learn in a day, but I can teach you the essentials. You can use one of the nice correct training swords. Thank you. Music to my ears. Maybe the clearing in 10 minutes. 10 minutes? What? You say you want to train, so we will. Don't expect me to go easy on you. Oh, you're tired? He looked exhausted when I came in. Oh, he wants to train? Oh, you're trying to get out of training? I'm not! But if you're tired, if you're tired, like, motor function decreases, right? And then your brain decreases and your processing decreases. So you shouldn't do that when you're tired. Cloud shakes his head and he's smiling. I'll see that in 3 minutes, love. I just imagine him with a British accent right now because he keeps saying love. Hey, what's up, love? Moonlight slips through the leaves, illuminating the forest with gentle light. Moments pass and I stand in the clearing. I'm beginning to feel restless. It isn't like Cloud to be late. Is he tending to his injury? I was thinking the leaves, I turn immediately to see what the disturbance is, but the moment I do, I'm pulled by a strong force and my world goes dark. Huh? But I can scream, I hear a gentle voice in my ears. Listen, one, Prospero. When apprehended by an enemy, you can't see. Remain calm and use your 5 senses to judge how best you can get upper hand. A voice is coming from right behind me. Oh, hi! God? I'm becoming aware this is the closest he's ever been to me. My back presses his chest again, like this. Panicking disorients his mind. This is why I must remain cool under any circumstance. How can I panic? Any normal person will panic. So I try to force myself to be calm. Essentially, enemies will often let down their guards when they think they have the upper hand. Catch up off guard by remaining calm and locating his weakness with your senses. I just calm myself as Cloud instructs, and I feel it's a bit easier, but only because I know it's called an opening. I move as quickly as I can, stepping forward so I can swing an elbow back in Cloud's stomach. Before that happens, Cloud has pulled me back to him, closing the velvet distance I have put between us. In the process, he moves his hand from my eyes to my mouth. I can also see the forest, but most muffled beneath his hand. Another thing to remember, you won't always be able to catch your enemy off guard by throwing punches or hits at them. Your opponent will usually be stronger than you, Prospero. Remember what I said about weakness. Enemies will often let their guards down when they think they were winning. Just like I have. An opening? I thought close to me as I was running and turned around and then down at Comet's Bandichan. Comet's Bandichan is over my mouth. Is this an opportunity or a trick? What do you, Princess? What kind of tactically remove you from my grasp? I can't topple him. I'm too fucking tiny. Wait, I can't topple him if I'm too. I don't have enough strength for that. My weight isn't gonna be enough because he's like a whole man. Like he's like a whole like grown ass man. Is he grown? He's like a semi-grown man. I don't know how tall he is. I don't know how old he is, but he's like a young adult at least, or like an adult. You know what I mean? Wait, I'm assuming he's a similar age as me. Wait, how old is he? I'm assuming he's like 17. We can't topple him. We have to buy him. I'll get to for turbo. That's what I have to try. Just shove my hand to get enough space to bite down. Even Cloud cannot hold me completely as still as a squirm. Raise your hand over my mouth with just enough of a mouth and water. Can't bite the hand I'm injured. But to anything else, I immediately shake my hand like to Cloud groan. What's the oh my god. Fine. Fine. Fuck off. Stop him. I mean, to be fair, I wasn't sure. I mean, if I was in a situation, wouldn't you like lick the hand? Wait, is that weird? I don't know. Because if you're in a situation where you're in danger, there is literally no right or wrong. You can use whatever you have, bro. I swear to God. There's a clear opening, but I can't let damage it any further. I try to use my weight against him. If I take him by surprise, push back against him as slowly as possible can't make a sound. Maybe I'll disappear, but doesn't brush. I should take it, step on his foot instead, but he shifts his stance. Look at feel what happens as Cloud moves on so you can pin to the ground. Oh, okay. Wait. Was I right the first time? Was I right the first time, please? Putting my hands by my head as he frowns at me. Not even going to try to find an opening, I glare at him. Oh, good to bite your hand. Huh? Bite my hand? I didn't think of that. That's smart. I'm so smart. But you made it obvious. You put my hand over my mouth. I meant for you to try and move your mind. Pushing back a person's thumb usually causes a grip to loosen. How am I supposed to know that? Experience is the best means of practice, as I say. Oh, Wait, you expected me to know that pushing a person's thumb makes it so they loosen their grip. But I didn't even know that. Even I didn't know that. What are you supposed to mean? But I withhold it. That was a pretty good attempt, love, but not good enough, I'm afraid. I was expecting you to come back like that. I was expecting sword practice. Not expecting a man to kidnap you in the alleyway, were you? I get back a minute, unable to say anything because you're right. You're oddly quiet. It's hard to find an opening to hurt you when you're not really my enemy. Oh shit. He doesn't move, but he continues to stare at me. His face is close to mine, and close enough to... Close enough to what exactly? So, do you trust me to protect you? That is not the point. I need to protect myself. Because you're planning on investigating the riches on your own? No, I want to be able to protect myself because I don't want you... I do not want you to get hurt protecting me. Cloud leans down. I can feel his hair on my cheek. For a few moments, everything stood so stop. I can look at his heartbeat and slow breathing. Once you set your mind to something, you don't let go, do you? Cole pulls away from me before I can respond, and he's standing again, offering me a hand. I was getting started with some sword work then. His face fell back in the face. I can never tell what he's thinking on time like these. What are you really like, Cloud? Is it dreams like this or... Oh, chapter 7, Thorny Rose. Right, we're gonna end this episode here. We're nearly at an hour. So let us save. Let's save here. Main menu. Right, I'm literally obsessed with finding out if I've missed any CGs. I don't think so. Maybe it's just like really spaced out. Cause I'm only on chapter 7. So 7. There's gonna be multiple next chapters. Obviously. Wait, no, these are the 2 ending CGs. So 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh wait, no, there's a CG per chapter. 7, 8, 9, 10. Then the 2 endings. That makes more sense. I know how this works now. This is a CG in chapter 1, 2. Wait, this is 3, right? 4, 5. This was in the woods. Wait, how did I... Okay, no, it's fine. Whatever. Return. So thank you all for watching. This was Cinderella Phenomenon. Yeah, I'm so excited to finish this route, and I think I'm gonna finish this next week, because on Monday we'll finish it, because I don't think I have enough time in the next episode to actually finish it. I think I'll only get up to like chapter 9. So thank you all for watching. This has been Cinderella Phenomenon, part 2 of Karma's Route, and part 7 overall. So yeah. It's very complicated, but yeah, thank you all for watching, and wait, shit. Oh my god, where are you? Say goodbye to everyone. Goodbye.